Rising and welcome back. I just broke a nail. Oh, that's not gonna fit on that hand. Alright, that's weird because anyways. So welcome back. I appreciate you guys being here. Uh-oh. Is that Washington on a nickel? Because I just got Washington pointing down on my lap. In reverse and upright. So this could, I'm picking up, I think this is Washington. I don't know what that means. Okay. You know, it's like with women today, we gotta be worried. Shit. You understand? Especially with a promising future and these people mad about it. Boy, they try to mess you up. I know we ain't talking about that kind of Washington, motherfucker. Somebody doing something weird. Also, there's like somebody that is so-called black trying to get a feminine energy that could be higher ranking or royal or something pregnant is what I was hearing, so that they can take over the throne. They're just going to do it behind your back or something like this. Like maybe, like I said, somebody let you go freeze. Ah, it's free now. Okay. I feel like whoever this is, they may not have been had high ranking. But this is a game that these people want to play. Anyways, I was putting my cards away, and then I just started, something told me to start pulling from this deck right here, because we already had these on the table. But I seen somebody about a neighbor. Somebody's neighbor made a deal with somebody. Okay? Somebody's neighbor. This is how weird motherfuckers is, y'all. Somebody made a deal with somebody to be able to see you in the shower, in the bath, in your swimsuit, in your, I heard your skim suit. Somebody could be out the way. This could be the skim energy. Like, what you see how this green here? They could have made a deal with your neighbor, because I think that there's a certain Gemini, okay, that's in a different tax bracket that could be also connected to my Taurus or me or both of us at some point in time, knows these people that moved in this house next door. That's what I think. And somebody made a deal with somebody. This could be a jealous female. This could be somebody that's afraid of, you know, something that somebody said, something that I said, or whatever this is here, okay? And then we had a painting, and I'm like, oh, this is getting weirder. And then we got the How to Pimp a Butterfly, okay? And there's something about somebody being disgusted, okay? Either about somebody showing you in your swimsuit, something like this. Somebody saying that this is twisted and sinister, and there's some kind of caution here, okay? Somebody could be trying to make fun of somebody because of their weight, fat, something like this, or whatever this is. I don't know. But I was like, okay, so let's just look at this real quick and nothing else. All right? Because we had these cards already out here. And I was supposed to go through these and reiterate on, like, pick 10 of them and reiterate on them. Okay? But we just going to start here. All right? So this is my last reading, I think, for the night. I'm about to go ahead and get in the shower and get myself, you know, comfortable. And I just wanted to get this out the way. We got the cards, like, I'm 95% done with my corner over here. So, I'm kind of a little bit excited about that. My floor is vacuumed. Like, it's looking a lot better over here. All right, so we just gonna kind of proud of myself. But at the same time, I know that there's something with my energy level. Something has changed here. Also, it's like with these people, with the Washington coming out, and then this person that kind of remind me of a Fitzgerald that feel like they can be trusted. I just don't trust anything like this because I feel like, where is my man or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Where's my man? Like, I don't like whatever this is. I feel like infidelity as well could be somebody finding out on this scale that their family have been compromised, that either in some kind of way, whether we talking about clones or whatever this is. I feel like these are infidelities as well here. Like, any day you gotta be in a relationship for 50 years and then recalibrate or think about, and there's thousands of people out there that already know the truth about something that's very disgusting that's happening to somebody, and you have to be the one to wake up. Obviously, I wouldn't say that somebody is slow, but I'm just saying somebody has to have an impediment. Something was done to someone to block them from being able to see what's going on around them. Somebody did something forcibly to have you. That's like somebody tying you up in your bed, in your room, in the middle of some wild community where people just walk into people's houses and do stuff, and you have your child locked to a bed and you have your doors wide open or something, and the child is not going to be able to move or do anything. Like, it's like something like egregious. It's like something like disgusting or whatever. Okay. But I was thinking, like, even if all of us were duplicated, or if my person is a part of some secret group where these people got double lives or something like these are double agents or something like this. It's like, what happened to the man here? Because if this Washington energy is this friend of this person and this is just Fitzgerald, then where's my person in the back end? There's some kind of ritual here. That's kind of scary. I told you this could be some type of, what are the words that they like to use for women, or for relationships when people are, like, there's an infidelity, or those people that might be, y'all know the biblical words people like to use, okay? They try to make somebody to be like a cheater or fornicate. Yeah, fornication. It's another one that starts with an S. Can't remember it right now. But all these terms, people like to use it to try to monitor people and see if you cheated. But what if you have been cheated? Not cheated on, but cheated by somebody, or something like this. Say, like, people in your family, they usually get tested to go into some type of, into the CIA or something, because of the way that you guys think or operate, or this is just something like there's something about secret societies or divisions or something like this in this nation, and for some reason when it comes to you, somebody's doing all this extra shit, but they didn't went and found family members that was on drugs out in the street, that baby daddies that didn't take care of their kids or whatever. None of this shit mattered, but they come and find somebody that's in a decent home life. It's like somebody wanted to just strip somebody, like, of like their innocence of their family, like gut their family of the soul of their family, right? You see what I'm saying? You had to find people in worse off conditions and you put them on. There's something personal about me or whoever this is that we keep running into these storylines about. There's something more personal. I mean, maybe somebody was afraid that you would find out, like, they were blaspheming me or, exploiting or something like this in the background, and they were afraid. This could be somebody that was on their deathbed, and these could be one of these people also that age faster. So, like, even if you caught back up to these people, say they in 1990, between 90 and 2000, they separated me from my soul tribe. I feel like if these people went in another direction, these people aged quicker for some reason. Okay? Maybe because they didn't have access to somebody or something. Right? But, it would be awkward. Possibly. Or some of these people could probably be around you. You won't notice because they would look way older. So I don't know. Because Because I feel like it's kind of bittersweet that two people are being separated. That's the back end energy. But I feel like there's a lot of people in the mix too that wanted to seeing two people separated, whether this is spiritually, emotionally, physically, or some other kind of way. Like the people wanted it more than the two people. It's almost like somebody gonna force you to leave your spouse or something like this by like drilling something. It's like bullying, community bullying. I don't know. It's something like this. Okay, these people want to play God, like God said, you and this person get together, but it's really just your old whack ass. You know what I'm saying? Or your ugh, disgusting self. Okay, so these are people that want to find you saying something like, "Oh, somebody, you're a filthy bitch" or something like this on your channel, and then what they want to do is like try to get inside your house to see what if your bathroom is clean, and then exploit this to millions of people. What the fuck do that have to do with my intelligence? Nothing. You understand? It's a waste of time. It's very childish. So it's like it's time for these people that's ruling like children to get removed. You know, we don't have to sit here and say, God said it was going to happen. We might be letting these people do this shit right now, and this is not supposed to happen in this season. Them ruling like a children could have been something that was supposed to happen a long time ago. And you just have to sneak this shit back in here like y'all running things or something like this. And I think it's ridiculous. They just making money off of people. Okay? But yes, I also heard when I with the mailbox that somebody made a deal to get somebody's mail sent to the neighbors. And like they be passing this, like this person might ride past that person's house, or somebody is like the neighbor is getting their mail, getting some mail. Okay, and they're giving it to someone else, or this is like mobbing, neighborhood mobbing, like you know, somebody cutting off the neighborhood. Like this could be some ancient shit here. Okay, like I told you, I live between the two first houses that was built in this area, and these are older houses. Okay, and so this could be something ancient. Okay, and these people could be charging tax, like, oh, you know, if your person is on a different wavelength than you, that means that they have heads up, or their head is in the cloud, yours is in the mud. It's something, you know, it's some dynamic like this. Even though yours is supposed to be in the clouds and they're supposed to be in the mud, or both of y'all supposed to be in the clouds, or both of y'all supposed to be in the mud. Somebody in a household or the community or a workplace or a dynamic has an unfair, if this was a workplace, somebody would be getting sued or something. It's an unfair advantage over the other. All right. Now, maybe you come from something, like I said, something weird must have been going on around me my whole entire life, like the Truman Show. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like somebody could have thought if we was in the Truman Show and this started off something like I was about to say a grandfather or a father that was doing this to maybe steal, to make it like somebody has not got it all and they need something taken from them, or if this was somebody that was trying to protect a child, that was different. Okay, because it seemed like whenever people want you to stay around, is because they can take advantage of you or somehow. Like, say you can't, we just making up something here for this dynamic to get a powerful understanding. But say everybody where you come from or in this group, they could see ghosts. You can't. And we've come to find out that ghosts could actually be harmful, or these could be real people that it's something like this, okay? But you can't. So you grew up around this all the time, then you start freaking out because you understand that you wasn't able to see something and something happened to you trillions and millions of times. You know, nobody stopped it. It's a normal thing for these people. I mean, like, just imagine, we'll put it to the extreme. For some reason, somebody lied to a community or something and said that you was something, a witch or something. So they put cameras in your house. Okay, they're watching you in your home. It would be disturbing or traumatizing for somebody to feel like they're just a so-called regular citizen, and that people in the neighborhood have an app or something like this, and these people could be looking at your booty hole when you sit on the toilet every day. Let's just think about it. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Or when you undress in your restroom, everybody in the community, then they start expanding it out nationwide, worldwide, and now you're some kind of stain or something like this. Now, if you're empathic or you're psychic or something, you might pick up on this, and this could start to dwindle down on the functionalities or something of your life or your day-to-day beats. If people are acting like this shit is regular, like you got to conform. I was thinking about American Gods when they're like, you got to conform or you die. So you mean to tell me that just, I don't even know what this energy is. Somebody can just do this to me, or I just feel the more heat or the more eyes on me. Say for instance, I waited until I missed my shower this morning, so I had to wait until now till it get dark again to take my shower. Okay, because of fear of cameras being in there. But this is what somebody wants me to do. They're gonna force me to be a sex worker on these fans or some shit, making money off of somebody has got this OnlyFans thing. They're making money off of me 100%. I'm not getting any of it, so I'm not gonna get any recognition. I'm not gonna get any finances off of this. But my body is making somebody some money. You know how fucking degrading and disgusting that is. You get what I'm saying? Because of what? Because of what? Who are you? I don't even know these people. What the fuck do you want or something like this? Like that shit is insane. Because the way I can only explain this is somebody wants you to feel gutted and used and abused for some reason. And they're not doing this in one aspect. Like if I worked at a company and I got to check in every day or whatever and deal with this bitch that roll her eyes and maybe stand in front of me in the lunch line and she do stuff like reach over my food. Okay. I could do things to, operate, go around this woman or something like this, or not have to deal with her, or go 10 minutes after she go to lunch or something like this to avoid it. But if somebody invading your home where you pay your taxes and you pay your mortgage or something like this, that's a whole different thing here. Okay? Somebody is exploiting people and making money off of people, and the people don't even know that they're being exploited. Okay? And they're not getting any of this money. But imagine in somebody's situation, you could live with somebody or have a partner, and that person is getting this money in this account. You don't know that you're being used like this, but you yourself would never. Like I told you, it could be an art for some people or something like this. I don't think it's wrong with it if somebody is in their rightful mind and they make a decision. That's your business. You know what I'm saying? I would never make the rightful thing to do that. You see what I'm saying? Now, if I was in an extreme situation, I still don't see why I don't see why I would choose to do that at this late in my life, with the morals and standards for me. Somebody else may not, they might like that. They might not, they might feel like it's artwork or something like this to them, and they might want to do that. And that's their business. I will not judge that person. But for me, if I already am telling you I'm on this channel, we're talking about something, right? I'm barely showing myself to you on this platform. What would make you think? Do you understand what I'm saying? That I would think it's okay for somebody to do that to me. That's like rape. That's basically rape. You just gutted out somebody because I didn't say that I want to do that. I don't care if you thought that, oh, but I thought you wanted to go into, you didn't ask me. Because if somebody said you have to do this to get into this group or this club, I would not fucking go in that club. You see what I'm saying? If that's what you want me to do, I got the right to choose. I don't want to do that for that. I will find another way. That's the way I am. I will make another way. You understand? So, what if that's not the calling that God had for me? You trying to reduce me to a calling that you want for me when God got something else for me. And if I was going to be one to take it serious as any kind of like a news anchor or a public figure or something like this, well, okay, this is how you trap people. Okay? And lessen their value. All right? You know that there's a calling on me to do something higher. But you want to put, you worry about what I'm saying on this channel, but you didn't sit here and exploit this person, me, whoever this person, or whoever this person is, whoever this is. You talking about my mouth or something like this, but you exploiting this person's naked pictures without their permission? I don't agree with that for 1 minute. For 1 minute, I just don't. Because obviously these are the kind of people that will trick you and say, hey, yeah, just do this, it'll be all right. We don't never show this or something until you don't do what the fuck they say, and then you're gonna show it or whatever. This was what we were talking about earlier about somebody doing something sneaky to you. This is also, if these people are getting to children first before the parents, this is also teaching a whole group of, like, taking away the parents' means of speaking to their child about how serious something like this could be in the future, about images and things that can't be taken down or something like this, that once it's out there, it's out there. It takes away you to be able to even process or prepare your children, okay, for something like that. I just think I think it's dirty. Okay. And then also think about this. If somebody was like degrading you on like even the numbers or the amount or something like this. So it was all for nothing. Like, well, somebody got something, you just didn't get something. And just think that this is where our world is going, considering the fact that somebody that's doing this to you, they don't even know you, or this is somebody that you grew up with, or a parent, or a cousin, or a zombie. Like these people is retarded or something like this. Okay. Like, so what if I'm aggressive? There's a lot of different aggressive things on Facebook. You have people that walk up to people and fake start fights with them and almost get their head busted open and stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? That's offensive, and be like, walking up to people and saying crazy shit to them or something like this. You know, that could be dangerous on and off the screen or something. But I'm in my house minding my business, speaking my piece on my little thing here. And this is what the fuck. Yeah, that's just weird to me, because it doesn't matter what I could sit here and on this channel and say one word over and over again for an hour. It might pick up some kind of, you know, attraction, and people might start watching that. I might have a million views tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody should try it. But at the end of the day, there's more different things that we could think about need to be removed than this platform. I don't think it's too vulgar. I don't think it's too this or that or nothing like this. There's really no rhyme or reason. We just talking. We putting the messages out. Okay. So, um, I don't know. I was just thinking about that. Like, nobody has no right to take that away from somebody. Okay? Just like in America, you don't like what I say, you don't have a whole bunch of people don't have the right to come in my house and cut my tongue out of my mouth. This is not fucking 1422. You know what I'm saying? You could, even if you don't even know where I am or who, you could tell YouTube, and YouTube could decide to take me off the platform, but you can't call the police and tell them to come over my house and tell me to stop saying what I'm saying on YouTube. Like, what? Who's doing that? We got the devil in reverse. Okay. And we got a 6 of Wands. It came out in the reverse and then flipped out on the table. It hit my boob and flew out in the upright. Okay. Like I said, so little children, little girls and stuff like this, young women starting their life, they're not going to have a choice either. These are like some hurt boys or something like this. Yeah, something is not being rejected. Somebody want a victory with somebody. And that's why I said, so if this is some kind of initiation ritual, well, shit, why you just want to look at me in my house and look at me naked? When these people be going to secret locations and going to parties and shit like this and doing, but see, that's why I'm saying it gives the person to say, oh, I don't really like this, or yeah, I probably wouldn't want to, after people like entice somebody and bring them into a group or something like this, and you could, while you're going into this and you start hanging with these people, sitting with these people, you could look at it and regulate the fact, I don't think I want to be a part of this. But if somebody has you in something, they're not even giving you a choice. Like, that's wild right there. Yeah, somebody's got somebody in the Eight of Swords energy here. They're using some type of infrastructure or something to keep this person bound and blindfolded here. But God energy, they know that somebody is this Empress, yeah. Somebody's doing this. Okay, and they could be feeding your information to the underworld. And now these could be a rebellious nation that is planning like overthrow or don't want the government or something like this or whatever. But these could be people that's hiding in the dark. These could be people that don't have identities. You know what I'm saying? So they could do little weird shit or something like this. I don't know. Somebody is saying this is not okay. This is a severe injustice. So it's almost like somebody has separated the power of our nation amongst a whole bunch of weapons of mass destruction. And it almost seemed like if Bushnell was really looking for these weapons of mass destruction, whoever was going to be able to find them, this would have been, an awesome thing. But it's almost making me wonder, because even after Saddam, somebody had to start using these weapons of mass destruction, because they're around here. They're people. Weaponized human beings. And so somebody had to benefit from that, or was something else going on here. Okay. I don't know if Saddam could speak English. Was there something else going on here? I mean, that's just what I'm wondering here. Did somebody find out that somebody else had these and they were hiding them, and then somebody else was going after them because they wanted them, and they just killed somebody because they wanted what they had? Like, you know how I said somebody killed the person because they wanted their wife or their child or something? Like, that could have been somebody's child. Somebody found out, oh, they can do that. We need those. Something weird here. Forest Wars energy here. Something about a bloodline or something is painted in blood here. There's some type of injustice about somebody's death here. Or somebody being laid to rest, or this man down energy. Somebody want to humiliate this person. This more very well could be like something like Islam or something like this, or a jealous person. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, this person is coming after like wisdom or something like this here. They want you to seem not wise. I tell you, Queen of Swords, lately, these Queen of Swords be giving me people that be messing around with men, or they have reprogrammed. Okay, say that like there's a secret queen or something like this, and there was a militia that always followed you around. You never really went nowhere alone. You didn't know this though, because you wasn't supposed to. Nobody wanted to startle you or something like this or whatever. It's like somebody took, those are my weapons or my guns or something to keep me alive, because it's something, because I heard something about somebody being needy, but it's not really, because you didn't know you needed these people. They just were there. They could have been created to do just that. And these people could have confiscated these weapons, or they could have done something like this. All right. Or these could be men that were involved with you throughout your life that confiscated these, but then now they're using them against you because they like having them. They like playing with your toys, all these things that should have been left to me after you realized and you were able to get this truth about you're different. This is why this is set up like this. No, somebody just took all your stuff or something like this. You still need this shit in order to survive, possibly. And if some of these people want to be let go of, maybe you could arrange something to see if they could be let go of, but you would have to fill their position with somebody else until you get to the next step. You may not need as many as you had. You might have been able to narrow something down, but somebody's taking away these choices of someone here. King of Swords, Queen of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of this too, that some of these people had kidnapped our family members or taken them, and these people actually think that those are their family members, okay, or something like this, or they don't know. There's men that's getting people divorcing them right now or something like this, but they were already tied to a certain woman with a certain status or something like this, and so they could have been away from you for 10 years, 15, 20 years, something. And some bitch is trying to tell this person, oh, you can't get a divorce from me or whatever, I'm going to take everything, but the person never was legally divorced from you. So they just brainwash this person and then put them in a certain class or a different class than you. And something happened where you guys could have got back in tune with each other's energy. You get what I'm saying? I feel like this Queen of Swords is harming. Also, this Queen of Swords could be harming or molesting a child, or I don't know. This person is doing something weird, right? Like, once these people leave out your situation, you don't know if you're getting the same thing back. So it's not even really, hey, I need you back. It's like get back or back off or something like this. I don't know. Because I feel like somebody could find out that this could be a King of Swords in reverse, crooked or something like this. But I don't know, somebody couldn't stop this person from doing something. Maybe this person is going after this woman here because they found out what somebody did to their child. This could be like, it wasn't Sarabi, it's whatever the girl, the head hyena with Whoopi Goldberg, I think played that hyena. And then when Mufasa said, stay away from my daughter, don't never go by my daughter again. Or my son. Okay, maybe somebody did just check somebody about their daughter. Okay. Like, this don't have to be me. This could be one of my children or somebody's finding out. Because that's why I said these people are trying to do some kind of like black mob, or they're trying to do something weird, man. Okay? So this could also be Targaryen energy where somebody's trying to turn something. I was hearing a black throne. This could also have something to do with this, like Targaryen energy here. All right, Ace of Wands. Some type of, in order to gain some type of authority or something like this. Somebody could be trying to get somebody pregnant or something like this. Also, there's something here where somebody may not be circumcised. I don't know what that means to you or somebody else. I just noticed that, and that's a message here. Okay? Like I told you, somebody is giving your right to say no, or I would not like that, or something, and nobody has been in my life in that involved that should be able to tell me to do anything. If these groups denied me or blocked me or thought it was a good idea not to involve me in something, don't try it now. Don't try this at home. You understand? This is like a group of people like killed or murdered or harmed somebody beyond repair or something like this a long time ago. And these people were allowing people to abuse somebody as a guardian. They're a guardian of you or me or whatever this is. They let these people do this. Why would I want to go into anything what these people are doing? Page of Wands. A message that somebody is in a Two of Cups, or they're about to be getting married or something like this. And I don't know why these people keep on telling you or me this, because we obviously ain't on the same wavelength no more. So this is somebody that feel like they obligated to have to tell you something or something like this, but I don't know what for. Okay. This could be also a group of people trying to get rid of, that was celebrating together, that's trying to get rid of a couple. Like, this man could have slept with all these women, okay, behind the wife back. And then now, then they knew how to rob people from, like, Hayward. I don't know. They know how to rob these witches. These renegade witches know how to steal from couples or something like this, or couples that are like you or that are in your frequency. They have learned how to rob us of our futures, our destiny, or something like this, our finances. This person could have accidentally like dealt with one of these people here, purposely, whatever. They got led into something, and now these people want to, after they got something dirty or they did something here, they want to send it back to you. Okay. These could be women that's going to lose out of Ten of Pentacles, but they don't care. These people would rather be in the dark or something like this, or operate on the lower frequencies. Is funner there is for these people here. Yeah, these are these mothers, not good mothers. Nobody said nobody had to be perfect, but these are not good women. They're just not, they don't have maternal instincts. These could even be transgender sometimes. Okay? People that are really male. Okay? But they, you know, they're not mothering. What? What are you doing that for? What are you doing? What? Okay? And nobody's stopping these people from abusing people or abusing children or something like this. Using magic and making people jump off the cliff, or pushing people off the cliff, or sending people along their way. All right? Somebody wants to bring somebody. They don't want to reject the sun in reverse. They didn't want you shining bright, but they want to accept you in reverse. But this is going to hurt these people more than anything here. Like, this is like you, okay, let's say you was with this King of Swords. You was married to this King of Swords. But this person left you, like snuck out the back door. When I say that, that means that something could be strange or estranged about your relationship or your marriage. Period. People are controlling people like robots or toys or Barbie house, dream house. Oh, I want that person right there. Yeah, give me that husband. I don't know what to do with it. And then boop, you know, they stir up some shit in your house. This person go out looking for something somewhere else. Meet somebody at a hotel room. You want something to drink? You know, or be having a pill in their mouth and then kiss the person and put it in their mouth. And then next thing you know, this person knocked out and they call the boys to come pick them up. This motherfucker wake up in California, wake up in Vegas. You my husband now or something. Or I'm your wife. Are you or something? This kind of shit like this that people, whoever these people is, that's what they into. And then they celebrate. Okay, taking people's men or collecting them for some type of militia. They like all the queen's men, but this person stole them. Okay, they have access to this finances by manipulating the situation here. Okay, some of these girls could be like flashy, BBL, very nice looking or something like this. Somebody could have not liked what you said on your platform or something, came after you. Like, this is just weird when it gets to shit like this. All right? But we got the death energy here. Okay, somebody might want to kill you because of what you know. Something like this, but somebody got the power here. But it's like somebody thinks that they're trying to teach you a lesson about loving black people or just giving black people, like, giving in to black people or giving black people shit. Listen, I say what I say about anybody on this channel. Okay? I talk about Caucasian, I talk about black people, and I talk about whatever I want to talk about. If this was a comedy show, you'd be laughing. Some of you probably do be laughing. You just don't like to admit you do. But you get what I'm saying? A comedy show. We'll talk about race and stuff like this. They don't get no slack, but we talk about serious problems that we can have in our society, and then it's a problem. Somebody think that you don't like black people or I don't like black people by the way you talk. No, I just think it's time for all people to take accountability for shit. And I think that it's a little bit humiliating when we get on screen and we say these things and some of it we can clean up ourselves or something like this. Some of it ain't the fault of the colonizer and the white man and the pilgrims that showed up at this point. That's what I said. And somebody knew that when they threw these little scraps of money and stuff like this from behind our backs, some of us that were supposed to be getting these inheritance or whatever, they knew that when they broke that up and threw it in the scraps in the kitchen. I mean, in the kitchen, in the streets, like a piñata. They knew. And they knew that people would, after get a taste of that, they would come back and want more and get themselves trapped up into something or into a contract. But the thing that concerns me is that some of these people already been in a contract or some of these bots were already purchased. And so you're going to scare them off and then you're going to find them where they at and rebrand them, repackage them. And where the fuck is my money at or something like this? Because, yeah, even if somebody was selling off this stock or this company, that's supposed to be me so I can have that money then or whatever this is to start something else. Like somebody think they slick here. And it's this Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Because they thought you were never going to realize what this is or something like this. Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this Nine of Pentacles was also, these the same people from before. From earlier. And this person was sitting here letting this man go out to sea or something and pick up this money. Whatever this is, this person try to move you out of the way as the main person and then bring this bitch in as if something. And whatever this is, they wouldn't have been able to do it without you or me being something that's in the middle or something like this. They're going to try to deny it, but that's what this is. I don't care if this person is a vampire and they've been with this woman for 1,000 years. You saw something when you approached this man or this woman, me or somebody else, whatever this is, and you know that that's where y'all got y'all come up from for the past some odd amount of time, however long you've been knowing this person. All right? And you thought you were about to just run off or something with all their stuff or something like this and leave them with nothing because it was so easy to just plot on somebody or whatever. Maybe they want to say you're not the Most High, or maybe somebody's seeing that these people are not of the Most High. Yeah, a union in reverse, that they don't have to be burdened or something. This is also, maybe you didn't get explained to that in the new world, men are going to have to do this X, Y, and Z. Nobody explained this to you. And so it's a shocker to you, and a bunch of ladies is laughing because they were already briefed on how shit was going to move in the future. They just wanted to be a shock and hurt you and have you wake up shocked and not knowing what's going on, or have other men that might be interested in you think you a gold digger, or you just waiting for somebody to pay your whole full way. Like, because even if I'm with this man like this, don't mean the next man is going to want to do that. And again, if my situation changes, the next man may not have to do that. You get what I'm saying? But you're not going to sit there with my inheritance and then sit there and act like you don't know that I had this inheritance or some shit like this waiting for me. And you don't know that you could have fought for this for us or something like this if you really wanted to be with me. So you don't have to look at me as like a beggar or something like this. Because again, like I said, some of these people were created for this. Okay? So somebody could be walking away from a situation. We're seeing Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This could also be these women have disconnected you from your extended family okay, or the children and the people that they trafficked or relocated of your family. All right, so they can build bold and boast. They can build very whatever this is. Somebody disconnected you from a communication center as well here. Okay, this could be people that maybe need assistance because of man's interference or something in their messaging system or their computing. And so they do need help or something like this. It may be permanent, it may not be permanent. It may just be somebody messing around down in some facility messing with your software. Okay. All right. So Five of Swords energy here. Somebody is not going to be able to stop something here. All right. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a mother that wasn't there for you. They could be lying saying they took care of you or they were getting payments because they were not. They were not. This could also be about discipline or something too. Somebody did not punish their child when they were little or something like this. And now for some reason they feel like they can't stop this person, or I don't know. Somebody could also be a cross-dresser. And so somebody might go to jail, or this could be a whole system that people were being prepped for 15 years, 20 years. You were not, you don't even know nothing about this system. It's something that you wouldn't even be able to understand or see if you knew. But they left you out on purpose so that you could get in some type of imprisonment or something like this. Somebody didn't teach you the game or something. Could be a Queen of Cups energy here. All right. Somebody also trying to cover their ass or something like, oh, this is not fair. You're not getting this and that, but this person is a part of it. I heard, weren't you there too with them? And Peter or somebody was complaining about something, and they said, oh, weren't you there or whatever in those when these people was mocking and doing something, and somebody said, weren't you there too? So we got the Temperance here in reverse. All right. Omnipresence. There could be two of these water energy. But this person is the reason why somebody is off balance. And now somebody's not crying anymore. Somebody is not your mother, or this is not the mama, not the mama. Remember dinosaurs, that show back in the day? Not the mama, not the mama. Somebody is crying because they could have left you behind and went forward to a new beginning, and they feel bad because they see, like, this could be somebody thought you was just trying to be petty, or thought you was being lazy, or thought you was not taking care of your responsibilities. But I feel like somebody's realizing that you couldn't have. Like the one person that was like the innocent person at some point in time, like, okay, these people could have got mad and shit like this about you saying what you saying, but they wasn't seeing it from your point of view. They don't give a fuck, really. That's why these people should have never been in these positions, like I said. Because that's why a new person usually comes. This ain't got nothing to do with just I'm just special or bad. No, there could be processing information that I may not know what y'all know, or whatever like this for the past. That shit may not be what's going into the future though. But I might know something that we going into the future with, or people's gonna need this type of healing or this type of care or something in the future, and this could be why I'm here to look at it this way. You understand? So we have the Two of Pentacles. There's no going back and forth. This person was there, and they was also doing something with Three of Wands, picking up some money or something, and they could have been giving it to this Pisces and this Queen of Swords energy and this male. So this could be like a 4-piece here. All right, let's see about the neighbor. The deal in the swimsuit, okay? Somebody could also be disgusted here. I feel like somebody could have tried to show you naked, or they could have showed you having, you know, what or something. I don't know, somebody could be disgusted by you or something, or somebody could be trying to, like I told you, share intimate moments of yours to make you look like to degrade someone or something like this, okay? But like I told you, these are not high value people that would be creeping on somebody like this. A real decent person, if somebody want me to sit there and stalk somebody or watch somebody or invade their privacy, I'm just gonna feel uncomfortable about it. You know, but I know that these is how these people work to trip people up or trap people up or something like this. But it really doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Most of these men been with a woman or something like this that been with men or whatever. It's ridiculous. It's not even no need to talk about whatever this is, okay? But I'm just trying to give you some kind of balance of the thinking mind of a motherfucker like this, all right? These are people that did something to you guys, okay, already, and they feel some kind of way about it. But instead of apologizing or doing something right or just giving you something, they have to do extra, extra, extra. All right, so we have the strength card, okay, and we got the bat in reverse. This is somebody that just like looking at another girl's titties in the showers. You see what I'm saying? And so now they're doing something horrible to you or something horrendous that can get you hurt when you didn't even let this person do it. You didn't know they was doing this, but this is what this sound like. Like these people get these fetishes or these watchers on the wall. They get to watching these people. They be obsessed with you for a long time. But either you don't understand their language, you don't pick up on their details. They couldn't trick you out your home to go meet somebody on the corner and get killed. You know what I'm saying? So, or to run off or something like this, or like whatever this is, or to make a deal. And so now, you know, somebody's upset. We got night energy here. Somebody's doing something at night. Somebody could have been seen rifling through your mail at night. Or like I said, the mailbox or your emails. These could be people transporting communication to your brain, directly to your brain. Okay? And they're doing this at nighttime. Okay? Queen of Cups in reverse again in this bat energy. Okay? This is a Mommy Watson energy in the reverse and one of these bat bitches. Okay? Also, a lot of these are older women that like young women or women with perfect bodies. They may not be that attractive, but they can pay these young girls, and it's like them having a big old fat piece, like a big old piece of candy. Like somebody may not be that attractive or something, or they can't just pull people regularly. So somebody is paying, excuse me, you doing too much. Somebody could be paying younger girls with nice bodies to have sex with them, older women that's not supposed to be gay. Okay? This is what I'm picking up on. There's a lot of these people that is women here. What?
Yeah, I'm at the hospital and I'm not gonna be able to come in today.
I know, I've seen that.
Test right now.
I've seen it.
They're doing an IV.
What's going on? The microphone. Yes. Okay. So we have what do you call it? Queen of Cups. In reverse, the bad bitch, the world in reverse, and then we got Judgment and Temperance. So somebody lied and said the 21 world energy here is in reverse. This is a false judgment, and when somebody did this, it put something off balance here. Or like I told you, these people could have said that you were sick, and one of these two people or these two people are sick. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, something like this. Okay? So they lied and said you was, or there's three people, or these is three. Because some of y'all, like I was saying, either these people have been lying on you, lying about this shit all their life, or some of these people are saying, okay, say you were somebody that was adopted or something, and there's three sisters. Do you understand? Or these could be three creations by a scientist. You could be three creations. Later on in life, you got chipped and they start doing this kind of freaky stuff to you or something. This is like the Gargon sisters doing something to Medusa. But see, Medusa these girls were immortal, but Medusa was a god and a ruler. These two girls were not. They say Medusa's beauty or something like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. Now Medusa, her shit, her words can turn a man to stone. This could make somebody like, oh, or to stoning her. Shit, this could really be what we talking about here. Okay, what you know, what you see, or something like this, it could lead just men to want to stone your ass to death. But I feel like with the Queen of Cups and this other person, they may have something that intrigues people. Mm, they could be pretty too. They might have nice bodies, or they might have a nice build or something. Um, but I feel like somebody turns men to mush, or spoiled brats, or men that don't get, these women are not wanting to correct these men. Maybe somebody think I talk shit or something, like I ain't supposed to be. But again, I will be, again, I was supposed to be numbered against it, because whatever they tested me differently, this was like they was testing these boys at some point in time. Also, I was hearing with the seven Pleiadian sisters, it's also like supposed to be like, or the seven stars or something. It's supposed to be like also like
Mom, does Dad have
of
jeans?
the churches. I think so. You have to go ask. Of those churches or whatever. But somebody hid one, or they did something. One is missing or something like this, for real. There could be a devilish king of, excuse me, a king of wands. Somebody could be Asian. And like I said, here go this pirate. There's a rapper or something that used to wear a fucking pirate thing or whatever like this, with one eye. Cause I don't know, I don't like the way this dude just crept out from behind this dude. Like, you know, we were seeing it, and they keep sticking together. I done shuffled these cards and everything. And this dude kind of remind me of a pirate a little bit. It's a rapper, I think, from back in the day. Plus, I was getting something about Cheerio or eat your Wheaties energy in reverse. Okay. Or this could mean also somebody doesn't steal people's third eye or something. I don't know what this is. Like, shit. Oh my God. I just know that something's supposed to be, somebody came to bring a change or bring something. There's false judgment on this person, though. I feel like a lot of these also relationships. Yeah, and this person could end up going to jail. There's something. Yeah, we got the 6 energy here. Six, 9. Cancer energy. Skull and crossbones. The bones are above the skull here. Somebody's doing something weird. 7 of Pentacles. Or 7 of Wands. Oh, man. Y'all, I cannot stay awake. The heck? Knight of Cups and Magician with the Page of Pentacles. This is a younger girl. Also, somebody like trying to soften a blow or something, like, it's almost like somebody don't want to get in trouble for something. Somebody trying to test you. You know, this is somebody that ain't even supposed to be standing in front of you anyway. You know, like, it's offensive. Like, you come from home from school. You know, it's alarming. It's offensive. It's somebody you never seen before. You know this motherfucker don't live at your house. But when you come, you know, say you a latchkey kid or something, you come home with You know, you ready to go in your house, watch cartoons or whatever like this, make you some french fries and a hamburger and some shit. That's what we used to do after school. But you walk up to the house and there's some person that's like a couple years younger than you. Like you a freshman in high school and there's some fifth grader standing in front of your house. And you like, dude, oh, excuse, what's going on? Do I know, like, which? No, I don't know you, but you know what you doing here? This is my house, dude. What's going on? I mean, I don't understand what the, like. It's an automatic something like this. If somebody is standing blocking your way, you know, or even somebody that'd even be weird, or somebody that you done been in a fight with 3 years ago at another school, and then now they at your house when you pull up, like, you never apologized to me about that fight. Like, somebody is doing some stupid shit like this. Like, it only gonna take, you know, some stuff get me upset. I'll be chilling, but some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or when your enemies that followed you home from school or something like this, or these girls found out where you live and they want to fight you over some dude or something, and then when you pull up one day, these bitches sitting in front of your front door waiting for you to walk up. You know, it's something invasive. It's something in truth. It's like some shit like this. And this is it's giving me one of those things again, like the little war or whatever that happened at our school with them damn girls, and me and that girl end up fighting. We finally fought in the hallway. But I'm wondering, you know, if somebody lied, you know, I don't know what this is about. Why are we even going back here? The neighbor, a deal. Somebody had the crown on their mind. To watch you. This could be Bathsheba even being watched by somebody else while the other person was away. I don't know. Some kind of abuse is going to have to stop. Somebody was stealing something from somebody, and now somebody want to be trusted here. Let's see. Manipulation. Somebody's getting a message of concern here from somebody. 1987. This intuitive Kev energy, but see, I was getting more of this as a feminine energy here earlier when it was in reverse. I was getting this in reverse. This Afro energy. So somebody's doing something. This could be somebody that sees something on an earthly level, or you know what I'm saying, people could relate to this person because they don't tell the truth about black people to their face on their platforms. Okay? You know, people could say, oh, but you said this and you saying that you were this. And, motherfucker, I was right in the neighborhood with you. Everybody the same thing. What you mean? I'm just saying, why motherfucker whine about it, and the first thing you do, the first chance you get to be kind to another person or something like this, you knew the first thing, the only thing these people had to do was make something right about a situation where somebody was an odd person out. Everybody knew what was going on with this person, and your time was up for this to happen to you, even if it wasn't never supposed to happen to you. Something like this. Somebody is just, it's just enough with these people. And when you got that message, this red shirt person, okay? When you got that message with these golden eyes, that's where it came from. Now, somebody manipulated. Somebody could be being manipulated by some type of paperwork. I don't know. But let's see. Cause we can't just be saying, this is somebody that made these cards. We can't just be saying that this person. But I just really think that this is there's a connection between you and somebody else. Also, somebody could also be getting a message saying that, okay, say this is somebody that's competing with you with something. Like this is this Afro Zen energy for me. And then this is a male that's in between me and this person. And then somebody is realizing here that maybe somebody was not lying about somebody being manipulated. Somebody could be watching. This don't have to be a piece of paper. Somebody could be watching something on screen like, nah. Like seeing somebody walking down the hall like a zombie, like a Kanika or something walking down. Somebody could be shocked. Because I heard in my head earlier, a lot of people thought that an injustice for one person or whatever, but then for one person is a gen justice. This is definitely heavy gen energy. Definitely 100%. We're dealing with gens, but this is also how they beat that boy Elijah in that book, The Spring. Now, somebody saw something here. I feel like this person was like, yeah, good. Because these people could have tried to make it seem like you was tricking off or something. Like, just imagine this, man. Just imagine this. Getting keys to your rooms. When you fall, they put something in your drink, you fall asleep. These people come in the rooms and start messing around with you. Like, like Weekend at Bernie's. Like, I don't know. Somebody was orchestrating this. And just imagine this person like, yeah, see? I told you when she was going there, this was happening. But that wasn't really what happened. This was not what was happening. Like, you was really alone 99% of the time in these rooms after the lights went out or after everybody left after a little gathering or something. You see what I'm saying? But somebody was making it seem like you was just all over the place doing something here. All right? And I feel like what this person is shocked with the red and blue, and then this person got black hair or gray hair or whatever this is, I don't know. But I feel like, because I told myself in my brain, like, some of these people, I know what happened to them. Something like this. Some of these people that didn't gather up with their person or their person that God showed them. Yeah, we got GE here. Somebody could be realizing that they're not normal or they're turned now or they're changed or they're different. This could also be somebody shocked. Like, could you imagine if you go somewhere and somebody like, oh, dude, that's enough. We caught you on tape doing something. You're like, no, the fuck you didn't. And then somebody pulled this tape out and you see yourself doing something. You're like, I never did that. No. You must got the wrong person. No, that ain't, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Like something like this. Okay? But somebody they saw these people doing this to you, but they believed this group would not do it to them. They took an oath or something like this. But now they seeing something like this. Or now somebody's seeing something here. Somebody's seeing something. Somebody could have been manipulating people to put them in some type of imprisonment. Or this is somebody that was doing this. Yeah, a love spell. Somebody could have been doing this. Like, this could be a sport. This could be a sport. For me, somebody learn your regular thing. Every year for her birthday, she like to get a hotel room somewhere, usually close from home, but sometimes she go out of town with her friends or sometimes by herself. This person could sit there all year like, yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, that on the 9th, motherfucker, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait. So somewhere around there, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Yeah, we got 2-9 here. This love spell also could be keeping a witch, a female person. This person see on an earthly level too. This could be keeping this person rich here. Some type of manipulation with this blue hair. And somebody is realizing that somebody didn't really love them. Also, somebody's reading something or getting a message or something. And they're like, oh no. Like they figuring out that something wasn't real love. Or this could even be a father figure or somebody that's supposed to watch over you, or they trusted this little nigga. Like, it's something like this. Okay? And then you got the karmic male here, or the karmic masculine with this person. Also, there's a girl hiding in a male's body right now. They're trying to have sex with you. It's like some kind of new gaming thing. But they want to, it's like a girl want to tap into the brain of a male to feel what it feel like to be with you as a male. Okay, I don't know. We could be going too far, okay? We could be going, definitely some skinwalker shit going on here, okay? And like, you gonna throw up in your mouth if you knew who this was that was trying to have sex with somebody or something. There's some animosity here. Like, it's even, you know, it's even make my stomach hurt even right now. This could be something also where people were like messed up down there. Like, somebody could have make somebody numb or something down there. So somebody had to come up with a different idea of how to be intimate or something like this. I mean, I don't know, y'all. Listen, hold on one second.